Hello everybody, my name is Six. I'm here giving a video on the demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out April 10th. It's been delayed quite a few times already, and the last delay was just about a month ago. We got news that it was going to be delayed till April 10th. I could be wrong on the timing there. It might have been a little bit more than a month ago. But nevertheless, the demo has been released. Everyone's able to play it. So if you want to try it out, it's on PlayStation Network, on their store. By the way, it looks absolutely stunning, guys. I've played it a few times. This will be my 6th time running through it. I figured I'd do a video. And we're gonna cover some of the aspects of the game and what we can do and what might change, what might not. And let's get through some gameplay and see how the mechanics work and what you can do for the fighting styles and different tactics. So in case any of you haven't been introduced to the story so far, this is the city of Midgar, surrounded by Mako reactors. Mako reactors are something that suck the life force of the planet. It's like rivers that surround the planet, holding magical energy. And this company uses them to create power, like electricity and better soldiers and weapons. They condense it and make magical power out of it. We call that magical power materia, and we use it to combat them in this game. We try to use the magic to aid us in getting them to subdue.
Get down here, Merc.
This is a team called Avalanche, and this is Cloud. The most awesome protagonist of any game.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
So I was telling you how to attack.
Nice and easy.
You hit your square button or X on PlayStation, or on Xbox, sorry.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
So to fill up the ATB gauge, time has to pass, or you have to hit attacks.
Where the hell did he get the materia?
So just to let you know, guys, I'm not a professional gamer. I don't get paid for this. I don't professionally make YouTube videos. This is just me going through and trying to, get used to the mechanics of the new game.
You got this.
Yeah, what he said. You're coming with
telling
us.
us about guarding.
Get surrounded. Try harder. Come on. Steady. Whatever. Breathe. See ya. Burn. Let's go.
So when we have our ATB gauge up, we can use spells and attacks. Bravery used to be a limit break in the original game, which is one of my favorite games ever. It was phenomenally done. There's tons of different stuff to do. The characterization was really spot on. You got to kind of know the characters through the game. This is an extra part right here. You can go through and smash crates. I'll show you right here. They have the Shinra logo on them. So that's the Shinra logo. If you see those crates in the game, you can use your sword to smash them. You can't really do much else.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
He was always so cold, so crass.
Real joy to look
But
at, too.
he's got a softer side, and we will be seeing that throughout the game. Not in the demo, just the full game.
We're done here.
Are you in the same...
Give it a rest.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
So Avalanche is a team, it's like almost like rebels. They're fighting against Shinra, the organization that's gathering up the power from the life stream, the rivers that surround the earth. And as you can see, we have a little bit of that power with us. It's in there in the sword, that little green dot on the sword there. That would be Mako stored in orbs as magic called materia.
Get him, boy!
Guess you're first.
And it's now telling us we can lock on to the enemy. So you saw there, I couldn't actually pick a spell or an ability. I had to wait till my ATB gauge was all the way up. ATB gauge is in the bottom right hand corner. It can fill up full twice, so you can use 2 attacks. The way you charge it is using regular attacks, just like this. And you can use stuff like fire. I'll use fire on the security officer, so he can go away. Use focus thrust.
Nothing to it.
The mechanics are very easy to get used to. It's a little bit different than most games, and especially most Final Fantasy games they've made. So right now I'm going to switch something that's worth switching. Go to options, camera and controls. You can set your camera to be a little bit further back by setting it to 3 or 2. 1 is the closest you can have. That's the only thing I really do change in this menu. Aside from that, yeah, no, that just gives us a better visual on the surroundings and the character.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
Use a potion. Break the crates. So there's crates randomly throughout the levels, guys. You're gonna want to break them. You can get different items, or I guess maybe not items, but you can get MP. There's these Moogle shard things, or whatever the heck they want to call them in this. Like, you get potions, right? Mako shards, there you go. Mako shards give you MP.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Just in case you haven't noticed, Cloud is the one that's supposed to be doing the fighting. Whenever they run into enemies, it's supposed to be Cloud defending everyone.
No holding back. Enough.
Eat burger, dog. Oh, I missed.
Not bad.
Okay, so this is not my most amazing playthrough so far. So it's about to show us about Punisher mode. Punisher mode is very helpful.
Nothing to it.
So the way he runs in and picks up crates and stuff, you can be anywhere on the crate. I'll show you the next one. And it looks pretty smooth. They did a very good job with the animation for him opening the crates.
See you later!
Come on, Cloud.
So Wedge is going to hold the exit, and we're going to go this way to plant a bomb in the #1 Mako reactor.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Okay, so you're allowed to talk
Don't
to
you
characters
worry.
as you
Biggs
go
will have
through,
the door open soon.
and they will say certain
watching
things. They'll say those things again if you talk on them. If you talk to them again, though,
Watching you.
like they'll just say it over and over.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
Unless you're supposed to talk to the right person. So when you talk to the right person, and it's supposed to be advancing the story, it'll have you advance the story.
Oh, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
So this is covering switching modes to Punisher mode, right? So when you go to Punisher mode, you won't be able to block
It's alone!
or
We can
dodge.
take it! Figure!
But you do entirely more damage
See ya.
as you do attacks.
So long. Time to burn. That it?
I'm gonna get another potion on me. Maybe 2. Yeah, 2.
Just what to say.
Cut it out.
So we're gonna get a little bit quiet for this one. The next fight, I'm gonna
Simmer down, hot
not
shot.
be talking. I'm gonna actually focus a little bit more on the
It's
combat,
a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes.
and I'll show you guys a little bit of what you can
Pity
do.
no one else at
because
command will talk to us, but what can you do?
they're gonna have us use
And
Barrett.
good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
More crates. Now I can show you guys what I mean. So I'm gonna go right beside the crate this time. Alright? As long as you see that triangle mark. And you don't need to be right in front of it. It won't move you right in front of it. He just leans over and opens it. I just think it's so smooth the way they handled it. And yeah, he uses one hand each time, so he doesn't need to be right in front of it. And even on this side, I think they actually made it so he uses the other hand to open it, so he doesn't have to move into the center.
Security is only going to get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
They definitely did a really good job on the visuals.
like the
It looks
elevator's on
almost
another
exactly
floor.
like the
Mind pushing that
cutscenes.
button?
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's a little bit hazy for their faces, and I think that's what gives it the more realistic texture. So they have this like kind of faded haze over their face.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my
Until you
business,
get to the
but
cutscenes.
are you guys close?
Tifa and I.
There you go. It's the only hint to his softer side through the whole demo, guys. You won't see any more of that. The only other thing you'll see is him kind of guessing at something. But it's not in words. And now we shift to Shinra Corporation in Heidegger and President Shinra. These guys are the big bad guys of the game, so far.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's
So,
sole purpose is to drain the planet dry.
I'll hit that
While
one in
you
a
sleep,
second.
While you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Okay guys, so right before that conversation just happened, there was probably the biggest hint to a new content
Our lives
added
are
in the
line
game.
now.
There could be another organization
You listening,
that
Merc?
wanted
One
to take
false
the
move.
president's life. And that,
that
I don't
happens.
think was
Well,
Avalanche.
so much for having Cloud do all the fighting.
Because these
There are
guys
some
aren't
places a
into
sword just can't
assassinations.
reach.
These guys are into peace work, right? They
Just
work behind
bear
the
with them
scenes,
for me, would
under
you?
everyone's noses.
Yeah.
They're
Should've
not
asked for more
killers. Right, so I can't see things like that happening on Avalanche's behalf. So there's a group that attacked the president, wanted to kill him, and there's a new character, there's Rosh. Now, the name Rosh has been used in several other Final Fantasy games before this. Rosh, I think the last time I saw him in one of the games, I think it was Final Fantasy 13. I was playing through the story mode, and he ends up being one of the bad guys. Yag Rosh he's supposed to be a good guy. He takes in Snow, and he's the one that's aiding Fang, Erba Yun Fang, and they're pretty much like the Peace Corps in Avalanche. So it's going to be interesting how that works. I think that's a good hint, and we'll touch that again maybe in the future. I will be covering this game when the full game comes out, and it's going to be amazing, guys. I hope you're all there. So, without anything else said, let's get into battling. Like I said, I'm going to get a little bit silent for these ones. I'm going to be switching between characters using Barret and Cloud. So we'll see how this goes. Now Barret uses his gun arm, so you hold X instead of tapping X to hit your sword attacks. You hold square instead of tapping square to hit your sword attacks. I have to remember I'm playing on PS4. When your ATB gauge is full, like Cloud, you can use other attacks and abilities and magic items, and you have your overcharge attack. We'll see how that works in a moment too.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me.
So we're going to use a spell here. We're going to use Thunder on the one with the most health. And now it's telling us about the overcharge. Overcharge, so when you use it, it gives a big blast. I think it's 4 hits, and it takes time to build up. Or you can recharge it a little bit faster by hitting triangle. It takes about 4 hits with triangle to charge it from empty to full. You also want to mix that in with other attacks, with different commands like abilities and magic and your regular attacking, just to let it build up more. So like I said, we're gonna switch back and forth, and we're gonna get into this.
Bring it. Now for the real show.
So we're gonna lock on. He's done. Yeah, charge this. Spells. We don't need to cure anyone. We just use Thunder again. So that's done. Now we're gonna switch back to Cloud. Alright, go Punisher mode.
Shut up and move over. All done.
Okay. So that was nice and fast, right? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So there are many times where you're going to want to switch between characters because Cloud just cannot reach the same spots with his gun, with his sword, as Barret can with his gun.
Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Now
Just
this
keep
is
those baby blues of yours on me.
this is kind of interesting because it's not an exact science unless you are extremely accurate and used to this game. So you want to watch for when the lights go off. You don't want to get hit by the lasers. But Barret, he doesn't like to follow you properly. He likes to get hit by things. So we're gonna run. Hopefully he'll make it. Yeah, he made it. Now this is not the easiest way to do this.
Not too shabby.
So the timing does get different with the lasers.
You're doing good, soldier.
Alright, so we made it through the first 3. Now for the next ones. These are the hard ones, they have different timing. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll run. 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Nice job, Cloud.
See what I mean? Eric just doesn't like to go through well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 7 on those. Okay. So, I never really counted those before. I've been just trying to go slowly. Oh, look, he does use his other hand. Very nice. So, they did a really nice job on the action for picking up crate items.
Sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
This is one of the mini bosses from the original game. It's called Sweeper, and they're pretty neat. They're a little bit hard to defeat in this game if you're not used to it. But I'm sure that won't take long for people to overcome.
Ah! We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform.
So what you want to do is actually use more magic here,
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
as Cloud is saying. Alright, so it's telling you about your trusted
Let's spin it
state.
down. Give it all you've got.
So now we're going to use we'll use focus thrust with Cloud,
Don't
then
overdo
switch
it.
to Barrett, use the overcharge, and then use some thunder.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
Now it's staggered. We want to hit it with a really strong attack if we can.
We knock it down again. No time to complain.
So we'll go with Braver. Then we'll go with Fire
Take them down.
Let's kick it up a notch.
and Thunder.
Thunder out here?
There, all done. Nice and fast. Took very little damage.
20-something.
I didn't do any blocking or real big dodging, but you guys get the idea. Right? Switch back and forth.
Not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that makes you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
I love how Barrett makes fun of Cloud. Ah, phenomenal job.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Sqare Enix
Let's
is
get down there.
a master company. I love these guys. Look at the visuals on this stuff. Like, I'll go into a wall and I'll just go up close to Cloud. His eyes look awesome. They're moving, they're blinking, he has eyelashes. Like, his hair, you can see different strands. It moves when you walk. Right? The clothing fucking shifts and moves. It's just so nice. They did such a great job, and the environment looks stunning. Like, you can see the ceiling and the floor. Oh, the floors.
More like
The Mako
I've
in the
been
bottom.
dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your
Great.
capable hands. Good luck.
So as is with most games where you can run, yeah, but then you can run non-stop. There's a button you can hit that lets you just non-stop run. I'm gonna use fire on the sentry ray.
Need a light. It's over.
So they stopped me from using my ability there. I don't know if anyone noticed that.
No escape.
So your abilities can get cancelled out by the enemy's attacks. Just make note of that. You want to be a little bit careful when you're timing attacks. You want to wait a second if you're going to get hit, right? And then you want to execute your attack.
That thunder I hear ain't no thing. Ain't got nothing on me.
So like I said, there's a way to run. You hold your R2 or your R1. So there's jogging, and then there's running. So you can hold your R1 or R2 and it'll have him run, or you can click your left stick and he'll run until you stop moving. And if you run when you're going down a ladder, you'll slide like this. So it's a faster way to get around, and it's kind of a cool, unique visual.
Let's do this.
As far as I know, it's the first Final Fantasy game I've seen it in.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds.
So for this
Go
next
on,
fight,
do the honors.
it's going to be the boss
Prove to
fight
me
of
you're
the,
the man Tifa
of the
says
whole
you
demo,
are.
which is the
That
first
you're
boss
one
in
of us.
Final
Never said
Fantasy
I was.
VII original
I'm just
game,
here for the paycheck.
and most likely the first boss in Final Fantasy
Then do
VII
the damn
Remake.
job.
Now, this is a demo, so we know some things might change. I'm not going to say anything's for certain. I know the combat, for the most part, is going to remain the same. The abilities and the aspects of switching and using different tactics, that's going to remain the same. But some of the storyline and the order of things and how they happen and dialogue and the way things progress through the game, that might change when the release actually happens. So this might
fine.
not be exactly what
What about
happens
the
in
timer?
the full game.
Your call, Merc.
And I know I played the original games. The timer very much makes a difference in the original games. In this one, it doesn't really make a difference because the timer doesn't get set till after your boss battle with the Scorpion.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
So I am going to be pretty cocky, and I'm going to set it for 20 minutes.
You double-crossing!
Now this video might cut out just before
What in the hell?
just before I end the entire demo, but I will get through the boss
How the hell do we
fight,
fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the
and I'm
internals
gonna
can
want
be
to
overloaded.
use.
Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Going to want to use a potion on Cloud right now,
All right, it's on you.
About damn time. Fuck on this!
and a potion on Barrett,
You got this!
My turn. Okay, get ready.
and another potion on Cloud.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were foolish?
Okay, so now we want to switch.
Got
And we use
anything
a
you
strong
wanna say?
attack or a magic attack to get him to let go of Cloud, or whoever he has a hold of at the time. So we're going to want to use an Ether on Barrett to get his MP up, so we can use the magic. Oh, I should have at least blocked that.
Gotta win this one for the flag.
You use Thunder, and then Thunder.
Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up.
So we're going to switch to the wall now, so I'm going to use a magic attack with Cloud instead of just using... Oh, maybe not. I'm still going to use a magic attack with Cloud.
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
I don't know if he's going to be able to block this or not.
So what's your brilliant
Yeah,
plan,
block.
genius?
He's shooting rockets. I want to try to get behind him. Yeah.
Bingo! Focus on that cord.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
I'm going to use another potion.
Now,
It's worth it. So Punisher mode. Yeah, he's going to see me coming because he's locked
take the
on.
lead.
All right.
Do my overcharge with Barrett.
It's my
And
time
then
to shine.
Or go down in
take out his
flames.
shield generator.
Steady.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Use
Less
steel
talking,
skin.
more shooting.
How about less this from you? Fuck on this. Give them hell.
Taking over. Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now.
So fire with Cloud,
Just shoot.
right?
Don't overdo it.
Yeah. Something else.
He thunders with Barrett again. Oh. I'm gonna need another Ether.
Damn pain in the ass.
Let's do this. It's on you.
Guess it's my turn. I'm putting an end to this shit. Thank God. Special delivery. Oh yeah. Time for.
So now it's going to become the final stage of the fight.
Watch the tail.
He's going to have his
You
tail
don't want to be
laser
hit by
going.
that laser.
So what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take
We
cover
want to
behind that
stand
debris.
behind all the metal stuff, right? Gonna hit him with as much as we can right now. Get a spell in there.
Now get in there and do some damage.
Hit him with something strong.
Take the lead.
What?
You got this.
My turn.
Hit him with some magic. Now I'm not going to worry too much about taking damage here.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns.
See, now I want to get out. There we go.
No holding back.
My focus thrust.
Gotta heal up.
Now I'm going to use my abilities and braver. So now I'm low HP. I want to worry about healing now. So, I'll use Barrett's Cure on Cloud.
Take it from here.
Whoop.
Damn it.
and then I'll use.
Need to heal up soon. Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already!
Ooh, that's close. Okay, now I want
Here we
Punisher
go.
mode.
Now!
And use ability, item, potion, cloud.
It's on you.
I ain't going down fighting the goddamn Sqare.
Do a bit. Go with focus shot.
Sure could use a break. Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again.
Ooh, that was close.
Now, go!
So I want Phoenix down for Barrett
Still
if he
up
died. That was not supposed to happen.
Keep it together.
Can keep going if I heal up.
Come on.
Okay, we're gonna end this really nicely, guys. Hopefully. We'll end them with hopefully a limit break.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Okay, so that's a limit break. That would be Barrett's. Fire in the hole. Be right on the sentinel. Fire.
Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening. Going all out.
Now we'll use Cloud's limit.
Any last words?
There we go. Like I said, he ended it
It's
nicely.
down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
We
Need
killed
to do
it so
something about
bad
these
that
wounds.
we can't even hit it. This is probably my best fight with this Scorpion so far, even though Barrett got KO'd. I've got through this without any KO 4 times now.
Shit, the bomb!
Twice I got KO'd. The first time I went through, I had Cloud die twice, and no, sorry, I had Cloud type 3 times, and this is the second time I've had a character die
You hear that?
in a playthrough of the
Damn thing
demo.
showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
So now the timer goes off. We want to get out of this place.
Covering our way out. Go, go, go!
I'm gonna use a potion on Cloud. I'm gonna use another potion on Cloud as soon as I get to the top of this ladder.
Give me a break. All right. No escape. It's over.
So those guys are pretty easy to defeat, but you still have to be a little bit careful because they can kill you. Even the little guys can kill you in this game. I'm assuming especially right at the beginning. Shimmy, Cloud, shimmy!
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero!
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Come this way! This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Probably. Yeah, that's not a good thing to hear when you're in
I think I see an
the middle of a crisis with a bomb. So breaking these crates and, so breaking these boxes and opening these crates will get you extra items and very useful for combat and potions. I'm assuming they give you much more than you need for the demo, but in the main game you're probably going to have a lot less to work with.
We're running out of time.
So, you know, try to see where you can pick up items and, you know, get things that'll help you.
I've got you covered! Find us the way out of here!
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
This battle's going to be pretty easy. I'm gonna have Cloud take out the guys with the guns.
Soldier boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit! Clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
And then Mono Drive is gone.
The others are waiting. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Items, potions. Yeah, okay. We're fine. It's unfortunate that they didn't let us use any summons in this demo.
It's on you.
All right, watch and learn. This is gonna sting. I'm counting
Hang
on
back.
you.
No escape.
Almost there, guys.
Ready.
Okay, abilities, bravery.
You're mine.
Boom. Abilities, focus thrust.
Here it comes.
Done.
That was easy.
So we already got the item that was back there. There's some crates that showed up after the fighting. Right here. You will most likely get an item out of these, right? So I got MP with the Mako Shard. Got that item. There's some more crates over here.
No shit.
I'm gonna try to take these guys out as fast as I can.
Time to burn.
So when you're not in your Punisher mode, you're in your operator mode, you can actually attack guys in the air by jumping if they're not too high.
Sure you could.
Okay. More bad guys. So this guy right here, You want to go to operator mode, or you want to go to Punisher mode right away. Then you can use a spell.
Don't overdo it.
Overcharge with Barret.
Don't stop now.
Leave it to me.
And then it's done.
All done.
I was hoping to use my Braver, but I didn't even have time to use it.
Don't screw this up.
So same with these guys. You want to go operator mode right away. But these guys you want to actually, you want to defend against.
You don't look so good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Come on.
Starting to think hiring
Okay,
you was a mistake.
so that didn't work too well.
Let's turn this around.
I got this.
So a little bit more offensive with this.
Burn. Let's finish this. Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn.
I really screwed this fight up, guys. So yeah, you can do that. You can mess fights up totally.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop. I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could.
I should not have let it get that bad. So there you go. This is my second worst playthrough. And that is the end.
Sir.
So they're destroying their own Mako reactor. The explosion did not destroy the whole building. They only destroyed probably a part of the reactor that made it work. But the whole explosion thing was not planned by Avalanche. That was Shinra themselves destroying it. The reason is slightly unknown, but I'm sure we're gonna figure it out.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
So this is where Cloud falls in the first game. It's the first time you see that happen.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
So they switched a couple things. They made it pretty interesting, fun to watch, and the explosion here is devastating. And that, my friends, is the demo. Thank you all for watching, whoever caught this. Feel free to subscribe, you don't have to. I'm hoping to get this channel up and running more often. I do send out videos semi-regularly, but now there's going to be more commentary and stuff with it. I'm going to build my channel, so hopefully I can get some support from you guys, anyone that likes my content. Even if you have advice for me, I'm more than open to advice. Some tips and tricks on how to get some viewers and get some recognition for something that, everyone else has a fun time doing this stuff, and putting videos out for gamers and making things that everyone wants to watch. So, thank you guys again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Sephiroth.